full trailer for Avatar: The Way of Water has dropped. Let's do this.
I know you think I'm crazy.
Not behind those big rocks.
But I feel her. I hear her heartbeat. She's so close.
So what does her heartbeat sound like?
Mighty.
We cannot let you bring your war here.
Outcast. That's all they see.
I see you.
The way of water connects all things. Before your birth and after your death.
This is our home!
I need you with me. And I need you to be strong.
So there it is. Real quick before I get started talking, how about you? Join me down below in the comment section. Let me know, what did you think of the first full trailer for Avatar: The Way of Water? What are your expectations for this film? Are you hyped for it? Do you feel like the original was overhyped? All that fun stuff. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm going to give it one more watch, then I'm going to start talking. So, if you've been following my channel for any amount of time, you probably know that James Cameron is one of my favorite directors, and like 3 of his movies are in my top 20 favorite films of all time, and all of his other films I thoroughly enjoy. But one of my least favorite James Cameron films is Avatar, and he's decided to spend so much of the latter part of his life on Pandora. In fact, in the last 25 years, as of right now, he's only put out 1 movie. So if you're under 25 years old, only 1 James Cameron film has come out in your lifetime, which is crazy to me. And so this is a movie I have so many conflicting feelings about it, because on the one hand, Avatar is not my favorite of the James Cameron properties, and on the other hand, James Cameron's track record with sequels is Aliens and Terminator 2. Both of which are in my top 5 favorite movies of all time, and his track record is back-to-back highest grossing films of all time for essentially original stories, non-franchise stories. That's quite the track record right there. But the question has been, will people show up? Can he do it again? What's going to happen with this film that we've been waiting for 13 years, or at least he's been working on for 13 years? And a big part of the what makes it so like, where are they going with this, is that the original Avatar told a very self-contained story. It didn't have a bunch of dangling threads at the end of it that could even hint at where things could go. What it would make, like, what would there wasn't an obvious next step. It didn't set up a world of adventures. You know, James Bond, it's obvious how there could be more adventures. Or with Marvel, superhero, there's obvious more villains can show up. There can be other supervillain schemes in Bond. But the nature of Avatar, it was tied directly to one threat that was kind of pushed away. So what is the next film? What is the next story? And it wasn't announced as, hey, I got another movie. I've got a really great idea. It was announced as, I've got 4 more movies. Where you go, I don't know what this is. Like, he's thinking huge. But what was that idea? And my hope has been when these trailers would drop, I would get a better idea. And I'd see the trailer and be like, oh, I see the world that he's unlocking and the journey he wants to take me on in this exploration of Pandora and how there's so much in there to explore. So now we have a teaser trailer. It's about a minute and a half. We have a full trailer. I still have no idea what the plot of this movie is or where James Cameron's going with any of this. Of course, the visuals look just astounding. That, Avatar still, 13 years later, still looks better than pretty much every movie that comes out from any other studio with visual effects and everything like that. And so 13 years of advances plus James Cameron at the helm again, they just look astounding. But as for on a plot level, you get, okay, there's something going on with the daughter, Jake's daughter, hearing someone's heartbeat. Who? Not quite sure. I guess the mother planet probably something along those lines. But who exactly? Don't know. But we know the heartbeat is mighty. That's the first half of the trailer. And then the back half is we're seeing our Na'vi on the run. We're introduced to some other Na'vi tribes that don't want their war. So, okay, there's other groups of them on the planet. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Okay, tracking with it. But then you see all these images of them battling humans and the tech on the run, on ships that are sinking, and a bunch of interesting, cool stuff happening. And the ship where the shot where the whale jumps over the ship, if you look at it, you've got Na'vi and humans on the same ship. So maybe some humans working with some Na'vi, but clearly some bad humans in the mix. But I don't know how these images tie together. I don't know what the conflict is. They're clearly on the run in some sense. Are we staying at our home? Are we going somewhere else? Other Na'vi tribes are like, we don't want your war. So the humans hunting them down. I still don't really know. I still don't really know. And some of that's good in the sense that I don't want too much. But that's always the conflict with the tension with trailers. Where's the line between too far and not far enough? And here's one where I couldn't tell you the basic setup of this film. I couldn't tell you which shot is it in the trailer from anything like that. I have no idea. It's the worst when a trailer feels like it's just summarizing the movie in 2.5 minutes besides the last 10 minutes. Some trailers do that. This one feels like it's just a random clip show with a couple of themes about family and family is where we are together. That's it. James Cameron's one of my favorite directors. So I can't not be excited for this movie despite my frustrations that it took James Cameron from me. On all of us. James Cameron can do whatever he does with his life. If this is what makes him happy, I hope that it brings him great joy spending this much time in Pandora. If I were the person that got to decide what James Cameron did with his life, I would not have done any Avatar sequels. I would have done something different. I even would have preferred that you did Alita himself and did multiple Alita films. But none of that takes away from the fact that we're getting a new James Cameron film. And you cannot count this guy out when it comes to sequels. You cannot count him out when it comes to way overperforming at the box office. His track record right now, he is the king of the world, as Jack would say. So, all right, James, now it's time. Just got to see the movie next month, and I'm excited for it. Let me know your feelings down below. You can check out my old ranking of all the James Cameron films somewhere around here. Pretty soon I'll be starting a series where I'm hoping to review each of the James Cameron movies that I haven't reviewed up to this point in time, leading up to the release of Avatar. So that's going to need to start really soon, so be on the lookout for that. But you can see my thoughts otherwise in this video right over here, wherever it's at. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep talking movies and TV too much. Bye-bye.